Hello Aries, let's have a look at what is important for you to know, wise people. We are in September 28th. Next week we'll have a solar eclipse in Libra, and obviously Aries being opposite to Libra is going to also be affected. Is a solar eclipse in the south node, so it has a spiritual meaning and it has to do with leaving the past behind. So let's see what you got here, Aries. We have the Six of Swords, the Two of Wands, Five of Swords, and Ten of Cups. So you are going to be leaving a difficult situation behind, or you'll be leaving some difficulties behind, and something that kept you stuck and unable to make a decision, or so it seemed. You may also be leaving behind a way of thinking, an outdated belief as well, that made you think that you cannot be happy. And with the Judgment, the Six of Wands, the Four of Swords, Seven of Wands, and Knight of Wands here, it says that you are going to heal whatever it was difficult for you to overcome. It might have been something that seemed difficult. It might have been something that seemed to take too long, or actually took too long, not just seemed to. Just a very difficult situation that made you feel again stuck. So pretty much the energy is repeating itself, is confirming in the second row what was on the first row up there. And you are going to have to make decisions to move forward in your life with what makes you happy. It seems to be mainly connected to your love life and relationships. With this the Lovers, the Empress, and the Six of Cups here. So you will be moving forward in your love life, but you also need to know that you have something to heal, something to do with your childhood and on the feminine side of your family. I wanted to clarify if possible, and we got the baby, the gift, and the constancy, which here looks like here represents destiny and universal consciousness. So it seems that it's something that you are not aware from your childhood that kept you stuck, a belief. That's why I said that perhaps you also leave behind an old belief that doesn't serve you anymore. It's something that you picked up in your childhood. You were too young, you might have been a baby in your mother's womb. If that is the case, I recommend metamorphic technique for healing such wounds, such trauma, since we were in the womb. And you need to understand that, because I wanted to clarify what actually kept you stuck. You felt like your happiness isn't coming about, is not happening, you cannot be happy, you cannot have a happy relationship, and perhaps you've been on your own for a long time. Not that you haven't been in relationships, but you have not committed to your relationship, or you have been with somebody who perhaps couldn't commit to you. And I wanted to clarify and see what I get there. And lo and behold, I got the Devil, I got the High Priestess, the Three of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Nine of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Ten of Wands. So on a human level, or in the 3D, if you like, the way it came about, or the catalyst to what actually kept you stuck in your love life, is a low vibration energy with the devil here, it could have been an addiction, it could have been just a very negative person, which I would say it's for a lot of you the case with a water sign female who dabbled into the dark side of the occult. For those with the high priestess there, it's a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So it's either a woman of low vibration, or a woman very toxic, a codependent woman. And the type of person, or somebody with feminine energy, it doesn't have to be a woman, it could be a male, but with a strong female energy that fits that description. Somebody who would actually walk on others just to make herself happy. No principles, no qualms, no nothing, no regret, no nothing to hold her back if it's for her to achieve what she wants to achieve. Vengeful. So all the low vibe sort of emotions and behavior. And if you were involved with somebody, she did her best to keep that person stuck. It could have been that she threatened, it could have been that she put them in a situation they could not get out. So whatever way applies to your circumstances, that's what happens. And this is on a more 3D level, on a more spiritual level. The reason, if you like, deep down, the root cause of this is something, as I said, from your childhood on the mother side, and something that happened when you were very, very young and you were not aware. You are perhaps even now not quite aware of what that could be. I've asked for confirmation here. You don't have to worry. By the way, when I mentioned the dark side of the occult and all that kind of toxicity and negative vibe energy, I want you not to worry, because although it has interfered with the energy in your overall love life, not financial, relationship situation, it has not actually affected you as it could have done, because with the algae, I think that's how it's pronounced, rune here, it shows us that you are actually protected from anything. So it could have really been very, very bad, could have taken a really, really turn and toll on you, but it hasn't. It only interfered, and it delayed things, and it made them very difficult, either for you or for the person you're interested in, to free themselves from this person. It could be a karmic partner, it could be a karmic mother, it could be a karmic sister, it could just be a karmic connection. It could be a karmic partner, a business partner that got them stuck in a business situation and they felt they cannot leave. It could be many things where whatever happened to this individual, they felt like they cannot leave and they cannot free themselves and come toward you and commit to you and be happy together. However, you got here le tournant, which means a turning point, and you are now at a turning point. And with this solar eclipse in Libra, it makes so much sense. As always, the energy is in flow and it ties in so beautifully. That's why I don't give up on tarot and on psychic predictions. It's just beautiful, it's amazing. And I've asked what you could do in order. So as you can see here with the baby, the gift, the constancy, fortune, and house is something that was happening to you, as I said, a baby or a young child. You were not aware, you sort of got landed with it. However, on a different note, it was also on a higher frequency note, it was also part of your destiny, something that you were supposed to overcome in order for you to meet your good fortune and to be happy in your home and home life, actually. And I have asked, how could Aries actually overcome this whole block? Because obviously it is a subconscious block, an unhealed subconscious trauma, an unhealed trauma, and is hidden in your subconscious. You might, perhaps some of you, be aware, but perhaps you cannot put your finger on it and nail it. It's, as I said, to do with the dynamic in your family as you were a child, the relationship dynamic in your family as you were a child, and the advice for you in terms of healing is heal your inner child. L'enfant, we have here, it's about problems with problème par rapport à un enfant, problems with in relationship to a child or in connection to a child. So it could be that perhaps somebody was married before and they were stuck because of a child. It could be also, I'm trying to, yeah, it's to do with you and your childhood. Definitely work on your inner child. So you probably, a lot of you that are my viewers or my people that work with me, we have worked on a lot of trauma from the past and childhood, but we haven't really focused on healing the inner child. And I highly recommend that you do that now in these coming days before the eclipse, just to support the energy, because it's going to happen regardless. You're going to end your karma and the past difficulties that you took on when you chosen to come into this world. But it's good to consciously also work on that and support the energy and release and free yourself, and finally be happy in your personal life. It might not be that you feel unhappy. You may be very happy single and very convinced single person, and not necessarily look for a relationship or a partnership. However, if that is your case, just continue to be happy in your own way. Do work though on your inner child, because it will be, you will probably be amazed how your life is going to turn around with this le tournant here. We also have Nenans, which is the birth of a child. So perhaps you given up on having children, and if that is the case, we also have activité commerciale, which can mean that you may have a very positive, very big opportunity coming up your way in your business and work life. So do not dismiss this. If you're not interested in love and relationships, it will still affect your happiness and your sense of fulfillment if you work with the energy now and release this childhood wound and heal your inner child. So I hope it helped, Aries, and until next time, be loved and be happy.